Sagittarius. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my readings. And for those of you who are my Capella members, thank you so much for your support, your love, and your loyalty. All right, Sag, we are going to look into what's going on with love for the end of February 2023, or what your person is thinking, feeling about you for the end of February 2023. You can have this reading go the way that you want, all right, in a sense. All right, so we're going to look into those things, Sagittarius. We're then going to see how else your person is thinking and feeling about you. What else is coming to you with love for at the end of February. We're also going to look into what this new supermoon in Pisces is activating in love for you or activating in your connection with your person. After that, we're going to get guidance on how to best navigate these energies. There will be an extended for this reading. The link for the extended reading is in the description box below. Or if you go to capellawellness.com, click on the extended videos section in the header of my website. Or if you're on the mobile app, click on the hamburger menu and you will see extended videos, all right? Okay, so that is my Patreon-like site that I built instead of using Patreon since I already have my own platform. Anyway, let's see what your person is thinking and feeling about you. What's going on for the end of February? There it goes in the fire. For Sagittarius, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. We have the Ace of Spades, and I am reading this as tarot because my guides have asked me to do it that way, and I always comply with what they tell me to do. You're the first one to ever get an ace thus far, and all the readings that I've been doing with this deck. Sagittarius, congratulations. This is the Ace of Swords, all right? I love you begins with I, but it ends up with you. I love this because that's exactly how it's written. I love you, right? The first letter is I, the last letter is you. It's a beautiful card. So I'm getting here is that they're thinking about really making this big decision and telling you the truth. This has been coming up a lot in the readings, all right? Because I feel like a lot of the masculines, a lot of people are on the brink of collapse with regards to keeping the truth in. The universe is really pushing some serious energies onto people with revealing themselves and revealing the truth. The truth is everything. The truth sets us free, right? So this person, maybe they're independent or something. This individual is going to bring you some clarity finally. They're telling themselves, you know what? I really need to be decisive here and just get this over with because I can't keep hiding this anymore. It's bringing them a lot of pressure, a lot of burdens. They have been resisting telling you the truth for quite some time, but it seems like this truth is really going to come to you pretty quickly. All right. There could also be an indication where this connection that you have with this person, for others of you, this is a very challenging connection with regards to communication. There could be a lot of miscommunication that's going on between you, or people are not really understanding each other's fully. I'm hearing unfinished business. Strong communication issues, like somebody has a throat chakra issue, like majorly. So the others of you, this could very well be there is a challenge in your connection right now, and it has to do with speaking the truth, all right? You speaking the truth, them speaking the truth, being complete honesty and integrity, being your authentic selves, not being very clear with what you want, not being clear with the person on saying, hey, you know what, like, I'm done not getting the truth from you. I'm done playing these games type of thing. You know, you got to go fix yourself, or you got to go do you. You know, I'm going to go do me, and that's it. But there's a big challenge for others of you in with this connection. You see it, your person sees it. That's okay, because you guys are going to be learning a lot of lessons in this connection. You're going to get a lot of clarity as to why the communication isn't working out so well, why somebody is standoffish, why someone is not revealing the truth. It's a whole lesson learning. Swords are about learning lessons, knowledge and wisdom with this. So some of you, you're going to get communication. There's going to be a breakthrough in the connection. And your person knows that they need to speak the truth if they want something to change, if they want to move forward with you, if they want them to be, if they want a breakthrough between you and them with regards to you being in separation and stuff. It's like they want a second chance. They want a clean slate. They want a new beginning. They want to clear the air. They don't want anything in the past to interfere with this. They don't want anything that is cloudy. It's unclear. It is convoluted. There's misunderstandings. They don't want that. They're like coming in straightforward and be like, here's the truth. Here's what I want to say. And that's it. Now, I am getting that for some of you, the truth that comes in from this person is going to be a challenge. If you get triggered by what they say and you get all irate and angry and shit, you're not ready for the truth. You're not ready for divine union, because you've got to be harmonious. And even when the cold hard truth comes in and you can't handle the truth, a few good men, then you're not ready for union. Union entails that both parties know what that truth is, and they will speak that truth without hesitation, without fear, without being, also without getting triggered. Okay? So there is some major truth coming in. This person's like, I made the decision. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to communicate what I need to communicate. But again, there's going to be some challenges with this truth. It may be a little bit hard to hear for some of you, but it's going to create a huge breakthrough in your connection. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Spades. It's all air, guys. Maybe you have strong air in your chart. The Queen of Swords. I love you when you understand. Hold on a second. I need to get like bifocals or something. Does that say received? Received. Okay. I haven't gotten this card either yet, guys. It's a first for you guys. Queen of Swords. Maybe the strong Aquarius energy in here. All right. So some of you need to be more understanding of your person because they have a hard time communicating and they're not very clear with you. It's because they've got throat chakra issues. There are communication issues. They have a hard time expressing how they feel. Okay? Some of you could very well be getting into the Shadow Queen of Swords, where you're trying to control, you're trying to manipulate, you're trying to be very critical of this person. Why can't you just tell me the truth? Why don't you just say this? Or trying to manipulate them in the way to get them to tell you the truth. Sag, that is not a divine feminine energy. It's not. A divine feminine does not control. She does not force. She does not try to manipulate. She doesn't criticize. She doesn't come off as standoffish. She's not controlling. She doesn't play mind games. Okay, so some of you are doing this and you're trying to get the truth out of somebody, trying to get communication from someone because like they can't give that to you, or there's miscommunication, they can't, express themselves. You have to allow them to give them the time to be able to do so. You have to understand that this person has a different love language than you do. The way you communicate, and the Queen of Swords is an excellent communicator. She stands up for herself. She's assertive and not aggressive. If you're being aggressive towards this person, this is not helping. This could also be that your person may be being aggressive towards you instead of clearing the air and making it very clear to you, I don't understand. Please help me to understand. Okay? We have to be able to communicate clearly when there's some miscommunication or there's misunderstandings. If you don't understand something, ask the question, but ask it nicely from a place of unconditional love. Don't be throwing jabs. Don't be assuming things, and don't be coming off as irate or something, or I'm hearing fanatical, but it's more of losing your shit, losing your mind. That's what happens to the Queen of Swords. And she just gets all frazzled and scattered energy, and she talks out of turn, and she's very cold. She's very blunt, and she says very harsh things to people. So you could be doing this to this person, or this person's doing this to you. okay? If you're the recipient of this type of shadow Queen of Swords behavior, you're being asked to come from a place of love, a place of divinity, to better understand why they are doing that. That takes a very mature, spiritually mature individual to do that, all right? A lot of us are here to better understand how to do that. So, as it says, I love you when you understand. And look, she received 3 hearts from him. He received 4. Somebody here could be very well getting bent out of shape. Well, I sent him 3 hearts, 4 hearts. Why didn't he send me 4? Does that mean he loves me less? Does that mean, you see how the communication, like the message isn't the same, but the message is the same. It's love. It's hearts. Just because she received 1 less heart than what she sent doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean that he loves her any less. It doesn't mean anything. He could have been like, oh, I meant to send 4 hearts, darling. Not 3. But what does it matter? She understands. Remember what it said, different love languages? He sends her 3, she sends him 4, and that's how they express the love for each other. You get what I'm talking about. You guys are smart. They communicate differently, but this origin, the source of where they're communicating from is a place of love. It does not matter how many hearts are sent or received. It does not matter exactly what is said. What matters is what's here, what's felt in the heart space. And again, we cannot expect people to express themselves to us the way we express it to them. We cannot do that. Everybody on this planet has a different love language. And the feminines are known for being able to express themselves more verbally, more emotionally than the males. Alright? It's a Piscean age thing, guys. So some of you need to be more understanding. If someone cannot communicate clearly to you, or it's been a challenge for you guys to talk to each other. I'm hearing that telepathy is really going to help benefit you. But I'm also getting that the telepathy for some of you isn't working because your mind isn't clear. Your third eye and your throat chakra and your crown are blocked. So it would be highly advisable for you to understand what's blocking those chakras. But the Divine Queen of Swords, they know people are dealing with challenges. She knows everybody goes through hard knocks in life because she's gone through it too. And she gets to a place of understanding. And all she wants from people is just tell me the truth. We'll be cool with it. It's not like the Queen of Swords doesn't have a heart, because she does. It's just that she's not going to be dealing with bullshit, and she's not taking excuses when people can't tell her the truth. She knows truth is all about the divine. That's why she's so connected to God. That's why she's got this brilliance to her. She also sees the humor in the situation. She sees life as comical, and she kind of laughs when God throws her a monkey wrench or gives her a challenge or gives her a test. Okay, God, I see what you're doing. This is funny. I got this. I'm working with you here. She also sees that in her person as well. She's very methodical too. She's very good at, she's very brilliant. Your person also thinks of you as incredibly intelligent. Like probably the most intelligent person they've met for some of you. There is a lot of wisdom here with some of you, Sagittarius. You hold yourself very well. You carry yourself well. And what they admire you is not only are you fucking hot because you are that brilliant, you don't make excuses. You speak your truth without fear, without reservation. You don't give two shits what anybody says. does, thinks about you, you don't give two shits about how people perceive about you. When you're speaking your truth, you're being assertive about it, and you're saying, you know what, the truth needs to come out, you need to hear it, and that's it, type of thing. Again, the assertiveness of how you carry yourself. You're not like this weakling. You're not self-conscious. You're very, very confident, especially with how you're speaking to people, and confident about the truth that you are conveying to others. And this person seeing you act like this, it's like, wow, you know what, I this is amazing. And you're helping them to better understand you, that you are not the cold-hearted bitch, that you are not the aggressor, you were the lover. I would say the candlestick maker and the baker, for whatever reason. You do have a heart. It's just that you're not tolerating bullshit, and you're not tolerating people who don't give you the truth. And you will catch people in lies, and you will call bullshit on people, but that's because the Queen of Swords really, really cares about those people when she does that. A lot of people get that messed up. When someone calls bullshit on you, when someone is really speaking blunt truth to you, it's not an insult on you. It's not because this person's being a bitch or something. It's because they genuinely care. Because they see those things that you're struggling with, that you're not learning, and they want you to learn because they want you to have things that God has for you. And in order for some of you to wake up, whoever just your person could be telling you the truth too, in order for you to wake up and start, really understanding, insight and awareness to your behavior and to what it is you're not learning, you ascend, you grow, you evolve, you become smarter, you become more wise. All the challenges that we're thrown at in life, guys, makes you wiser, makes you more brilliant. And it makes you mentally strong, so that when shit hits the fan and there's despair all around you, you keep your wits about you and you're not falling into an abyss. Okay? Nor do these challenges turn a cold heart. It doesn't make your heart harden. It doesn't make you feel bitter, angry, or resentful, where you want to wield that sword and chop everybody's heads off. You go through the challenges unscathed. You go through the challenges and you have that sword in your hand because you know that God is with you. You are a warrior in that right. So there's something here about this person really sees you as this warrior of truth, this warrior of intellect even, but it's like you have this ability to carry yourself in such a way where, holy shit, don't mess with Sagittarius. This person can see right through people. The Queen of Swords. She will call bullshit on you because she knows all about truth, integrity, honesty, authenticity. And she is teaching others, because the Queen of Swords is a teacher. She's teaching others. She's counseling others to stop with the bullshit, to stop with the excuses, to cut off what doesn't serve them, and to be in alignment with their own truth, and to speak it, and to be their true selves. That's where your power comes from. So this person sees this about you and is totally enamored with you. It's like, wow, how am I going to communicate with this Queen of Swords and not throw her off, or not piss her off, or get her to be like, oh, well, wait a minute, why are you coming back to me telling me I asked for the truth and you're talking to me about this? All I want is the truth. Where is it? There's nothing wrong with asking for the truth. So your person's kind of like, I need to have some balls here and come to this Queen of Swords, correct, and ask this Queen of Swords, I want a clean slate, I want a new beginning, hear me out, here's the truth. This person's going to be very blunt with you too. And you better be prepared for it, because you may be hearing things you don't want to hear. But again, if you can't handle the truth, you still need some work to be done. There still needs to be work. You still need to do some work. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. All right, Saggy Sag, we're going to look into What else we need to know about this connection, about what's coming to you in love for the end of February 2023? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What else is going on for Sagittarius at the end of February with regards to love or their connection, how their person's thinking, feeling about them? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, we have the summer and, wow, summer and winter. We have 2 seasons here. Okay, these are opposite seasons. We are technically in the winter time at the time I'm recording this on February 16, 2023. The southern hemisphere is in the summer. So this is happening like right now type of thing is what I'm getting. Okay. So, but look what's at the bottom. Fear. Okay. This person has had a lot of fear with being honest with you, because they know that you don't tolerate bullshit and you just want the truth and that's it. And you will say some cold hard truth to this person if they're not coming correct, if they're not being honest with you. But it doesn't mean that you go all crazy on them to get them to tell you the truth. You don't argue with them. You don't force them. You don't criticize them. You're not abusive and brutal and cruel when you talk to them when they can't talk to you. That is not a divine feminine. Some of you may have acted like this towards them, and now you've instilled a lot more fear. We're not here to instill fear in people, Sagittarius. That's what the devil does. I highly doubt that you want to be walking around acting like the devil, right? You're supposed to be of Christ consciousness. Don't be going around instilling fear in people. That's not what we're meant to do. So some of you have acted like that. You put a lot more fear in this person. Cold is ice, or you could be cold as ice. That's Queen of Swords, the Shadow Queen of Swords here. This cold energy, this Queen of Swords, distorted energy for whoever this is, whether it's your person or you, needs to thaw with that warmth of the summertime. The sun is brighter, it's hotter, people sweat more. Summer melts anything that's been frozen in the winter. This is also unfreezing that fear, melting the fear away. That's kept this person stuck, procrastinating, frozen, non-action, non-movement. Nothing really grows in the wintertime. It's like everything's at a pause, a standstill. Everything's all the trees are already bloomed. The waters are warmer. Like everything is just a lot more sunny. It's summertime. There's vacations. There's freedom. There's all these beautiful things about the summertime. This is actually my favorite season. Summer is my favorite season of all time. I'm not really a winter person, and it's weird because I'm in Florida. Winter in Florida is very weird compared to where I was in Maryland, but that's like a side note. But there is something about winter I'm just not really for it. I appreciate the season because we need it, but there's something here about maybe this person doesn't like winter either, or they don't like the feeling of it. But again, this is talking about this cold energy, this frozen energy needs to thaw. The fear needs to go away. Okay. So winter is also the end of karmic cycles, because your person could be dealing with an ex-spouse, ex-wife, ex-husband, because this is a divorced person. They could be divorced, obviously. It's not going to be resonating with anybody. But there's something here about some cycle, or there's a breakthrough that's happening in the winter, or something occurred in the summertime that kick-started something. They may have had a lot of fear in the summer to come towards you, or something happened in the summertime where they may have thought they lost you, or that you weren't going to talk to them, or something like that. And then over time, the winter came along. Winter is also symbolic for somebody here, especially for them, where winter involves holidays and things like that. And this fear has been accumulating between summer and winter. There's some sort of cyclic pattern between summer and winter, like feeling happier and sunnier and warm, but then going back to like being cold and isolated and reserved because of the fear. This person has been going through hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. But a true Queen of Swords, a divine Queen of Swords, understands why this person is hot and cold. Because of the fear. There's a divine feminine here who understands that they're coming from a place of fear. And that they need to have more faith. She's been observing the behavior of the masculine. Hot and cold with the summer, winter, summer, winter, summer, winter. Going to cycles, going back and forth between the two. Summer is playful. Summer is like the truth comes out. But the winter, it's kind of like, nope, let me suppress it. Let me keep it in. But winter is also this person procrastinating a lot due to fear. Hibernation, right? Not exposing themselves. In the wintertime, we're more closed up. We're more bundled up, right? We have more clothes on. Summertime, we don't have as many clothes as we do we? So this person's trying to get out of this winter phase with being all bundled up and having 7 layers of clothing to protect themselves, to hide themselves, as opposed to being in the summertime where they have less clothing than they do in the winter. There's more exposure. There's more vulnerability. So this person's really got to work through this fear. So yeah, this could also be with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Somebody's dealing with a contractor or a teacher or somebody, or dealing with the ex here, trying to close out a legal deal, legal battle, something with the court system, signing a contract with the Ace of Swords. So this is going to be specific for like 1 or 2 people. This person is handling the ex, the divorced person. I'm getting an ex, somebody who was very, very controlling and very, very mean to them. This person is overcoming that fear of what they're about to do. They could be signing a contract for a new career, a new job, a new contract to teach somewhere, a new contract to have a new career as a writer, a publisher, or something like those lines. This could be pertaining to a contract on a house, signing a contract on a house. And this person's going through with their life. They're not giving into that fear anymore. Summer is also happiness for me, so they're following their happiness. And for somebody specific, in the winter time, this person is literally, I'm hearing right now, they're signing something. They're closing out some sort of deal, inheritance, some sort of legal thing with the ex, with the Queen of Swords. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, could even be a mother. Somebody is closing out some major cycle in the winter time, and winter is the closing of the season right before spring comes along. So there's something here with what's going on now, because of when I'm recording this in the winter time, someone is finally closing out a cycle with this ex or whoever this Queen of Swords is. I'm getting, again, it's a house, it's a car, it's a career. It could even be a custody thing, trying to get custody, full custody of a child or children and the Queen of Swords is not going to have custody of those children or child anymore. Whatever this is, something is being prepared for the summertime, or this idea was thought up in the summertime with that Queen of Swords. She thinks, she strategizes, she executes the plan, right? She puts the plan into motion. So either this kickstarted in the summer and it's closing in the winter, or this thing is kickstarting in the winter where the contract's going to be signed off, the business deal is going to be closed, the legal battle is going to be closed, the housing, the closing costs or whatever is going to be cleared out, whatever that thing is. Closing on the house, thank you, whoever said that. Closing on the house is going to happen in the winter to be ready to move into the summer, or something happening between winter and summer. And we all know between winter and summer is spring. All right. So you could be one place one day, one season, and in another place in another season. So I'm also getting somebody is living in a very cold environment right now, and pretty soon with this new home, this new job, this new career, this new beginning, the Ace of Swords, this breakthrough, they're going to be in a place, sunnier place, a warmer place. This person could very well be communicating with someone or communicating with you that they are moving from someplace cold to someplace warm. It could be as simple as that. And they're trying to get over that fear of making that huge move. That's a huge climate change. I already did it, even though I grew up here, but you know what I mean. Look, I was trying to pick up the whole deck. Look what came up, understanding. Being understanding is so important, Sagittarius. That wasn't a coincidence. So this is very interesting energy, guys. Now, if you're picking up on anything from these energies, please trust your intuition. All right, let's see what this new moon, new supermoon in Pisces is activating in your connection with your person, or what it's activating in love for you for the end of February. Well, yeah, because we are at the end of February, coming across the end of February. What is this new supermoon in Pisces activating the connection between Sagittarius and their person, or what's activating for Sagittarius with regards to love? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. In case you didn't know, the new supermoon in Pisces occurs on February 20th at 2:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 1 degree of Pisces. All right, let's check to see where Pisces is in your chart. Multidimensionality. The frequency of multidimensionality activates our awareness of our true essence, which is eternal and multidimensional. We are all multidimensional beings. The activation of our awareness of our true essence. It's not just black and white, guys. They want me to read the book, so I will get there in a little bit. Bottom of the deck is transparency. The energy transparency supports our expansion toward a higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty, and clarity. And I talked about clarity. Some of you guys are finally going to get clarity when this new supermoon in Pisces kicks off. Because Pisces is the end of the zodiac. Pisces occurs in the winter time. So something is closing out with this new moon in Pisces, and something is beginning because of the Ace of Swords. It's the breakthrough. It's the new beginnings, the clean slate, with the truth coming in. There is honesty and no bullshitting. No. Somebody's going to be very transparent. That is exactly what the Divine Queen of Swords is. That's what she does. She's very transparent. Again, no bullshit, no running, no beating the bush, no running around the bush, no circumventing the truth. It's truth and all truth, and that's it. So this new supermoon in Pisces, because again, it's the end of the zodiac, it's winter time, things are cycling out. Pisces is the most sensitive and the most intuitive zodiac sign of all the signs. There's also cause for illusion, right? All the delusion, all the confusion, you're going to get clarity on from somebody about, or you're going to get downloads from your guides, your angels, like epiphanies and things. It's that insight and awareness more to your love life, your connection with your person. Because the super moon, it's shifting us into high gear with a very high frequency. So we better best be prepared for that. There are going to be a lot of downloads, a lot of awareness, more about your multidimensionality in this earthly plane. You're going to break more through the veil. That is what the Ace of Swords is. You're going to be breaking more through the veil with regards to your connection with your person, with regards to love, all right? So be ready for receiving those energies here. But there is somebody who is going to really elevate to a much higher vibration. Again, this new moon in Pisces, it's super heightened intuition, heightened ascension, heightened all of these 5D things, and it's going to move us to a higher dimension. Okay, it's also going to help others to be more clear, to be more honest, but to understand that the best policy here, the best way to be fully in alignment with our higher selves is to be our true authentic selves. So I'm going to read the multidimensionality part with regards to relationships. The foundation of every relationship is the connection and alignment we feel with another. Our playing field with another can be defined by how we like to spend our time, what interests us, and what motivates us or inspires us, such as hobbies, sports, movies, books, and creative activities. In this new energy where multidimensionality is rapidly saturating our reality, the playing field in which we can find resonance with the other might include the spaces of an expanded consciousness as well. We could not only find ourselves sharing experiences from this lifetime, but possibly recognize each other from other lifetimes. Or we could know clearly what the other is thinking or about to say. Or we could feel that we understand the other because we can see them on a soul level. The soul seeing somebody through the eyes of God, the divinity in the person. Okay. This is also boosting telepathic skills, guys. So be prepared for that. I'm actually going through that right now, and it's creeping me out. Not that I don't get creeped out in my readings already, guys, but it's been creeping me out. All right, so if you're not going to see the extended, guys, if you're not joining me there, I'm going to pull a guidance card for you on how to best navigate these energies for the end of February 2023 with regards to your connection with your person and regards to love, or one or the other. All right, one more shuffle. Okay, two more shuffles. See what they do to me. One, and resolving contract. Okay, somebody's resolving a contract, resolving conflict, and sexual freedom. 3. What guidance do we have for Sagittarius, Holy Spirit? Archangels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Life purpose. Look at this. You have a purpose here on this planet, Sagittarius, to teach, to be your true authentic self, to show the real you. Why do I get strong Aquarius in here? Opening up that heart chakra, emanating that light for others to see, sharing the love, being the love, the unconditional love, the agape stuff. You're here to be an example of Christ consciousness. Okay? You're here to be an example of what love really is, guys. The bottom of the deck is inner peace. The I Am Enough journal. Do things to maintain your inner peace. You could be journaling already. There's a lot of air here. Writing, insight, awareness, downloads, talking to God, having these thoughts and putting them onto paper. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you find peace through writing things, writing books, writing stories, writing poems, writing music, whatever. Okay? Maybe that's part of your life's purpose. Maybe part of your life's purpose is supposed to bring people together, but like what you teach, what you write, what you communicate. Okay? Somebody's got Pluto and Libra in the 3rd house. That's a very powerful place for Pluto to be as far as communicators go. You're an excellent, powerful communicator, especially with your words. You're being called to understand that when you know you're enough and you're doing the things that enlighten you, that make you feel purposeful, you do them. It's what brings you peace. Okay? Especially with what's going on in your love life. You have to understand that you are more than enough no matter what. If somebody can't appreciate you, somebody doesn't acknowledge you, that's on them. It's not you. It's like that Kasama commercial when that girl says, I did everything for him and it was never enough. It's like, okay, well then stop doing all those things. Plain and simple. That's exactly what a Queen of Swords would say. Don't be the victim. If the person was not acknowledging you, if they were not understanding, they were not being supportive, they were not appreciating you, stop doing it. Plain and simple, Sagittarius. It's what I had to learn, okay? I learned some massive lessons with that. And I found my inner peace through that. Because when you end up realizing you're more than enough, and you look at yourself in a way, you know what? They're not appreciating me, so I'm just going to go walk away. I'm going to stop dealing with that. I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. But you always have to do things for you, Sagittarius. Don't do things for others to make you feel like you are enough. That's not the way to go about doing it. That's a self-worth issue. You're seeking validation outside yourself. So they want me to read the life purpose book. Life purpose book page. Life purpose. Your own natural intuition and the genuine wisdom of your heart is here to guide you. That's part of the authenticity part of this. At the deepest level of our existence, loving and being loved is a major part of our life purpose. We feel it within us all the time as our souls call for deeper connection and meaningful expression of the most powerful force in the universe, love. During those times in your life when you are not in a relationship or are experiencing relationship problems, it can be empowering to remember your greater life purpose as a being of love. Giving and receiving love is not an act confined to intimate relationships or family. You can enjoy this beautiful energy anywhere you are by choice. Remember that you are part of a huge family here on earth, connected to every living thing, including plants and animals. In order to attract the kind of love you want or rekindle love in your relationship, it is necessary to be love whenever you can. This is the higher life purpose for all of us. Be the love you wish to see. You wish to receive. You want to receive. How is it possible to be love? Well, firstly, it's important to realize that it's not about being perfect or saintly. Being love actually comes naturally when you take a step back from your routine and attitudes and tune into who you really are. Your own natural intuition, the genuine wisdom of your heart, will guide you. You have drawn this card today because the universe would like you to experience yourself as love so that you can feel your higher life purpose firsthand. Trust that love is not an external thing that you must find and keep. It is unlimited and always within you. And that is where you find your inner peace. And that's when you start to see that you have always been enough since the day you were born. Okay? All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to move on to the extended, so I'm going to see you there. But if this is where I leave you, forgot to mention, the extended is going to entail what your person is struggling with or what you're struggling with regards to love, to better understand you, to better understand where your person's coming from. We got understanding twice in this reading, okay? I love you when you understand. And then we're going to see what is going, my hand is itching like crazy now. We're going to see what's happening next in your connection, what's happening next in love, your situation at the end of February 2023. And lastly, we're going to get messages from your person on what they wanted to say to you on Valentine's Day, but they just couldn't bring themselves to tell you. All right? Okay, Sag, I'll see you in the extended. If you're not coming with me, and this is where I leave you, thank you, Sag, for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel, if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so, so much love. And I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.